Narcissists in the workplace pose a significant problem and threat to you. They can make you dread going to work and can even destroy your career and life. The first step in dealing with narcissists at work is being able to spot them. This goes especially for the covert narcissist, who is a master at hiding their narcissism. This video delves into the signs of both an overt and covert narcissist in helping you spot them in the workplace. Both overt and covert narcissists have a strong sense of entitlement, where they believe they deserve special treatment without needing to earn it. Overt narcissists will often display grandiosity and arrogance. They will claim that they deserve a promotion or special assignment because they are better, smarter, or in some way more qualified than others, even if what they claim to be better in has no connection to the position they seek. Vulnerable narcissists often like to play the victim and martyr. They may claim they deserve a promotion because they have worked longer at the company. They put in longer hours than anyone else or have given more for the company than anyone else, even if the actual work they do has little effect on the company and often needs to be corrected by others. Or they have no leadership skills, yet they think they deserve to be promoted solely on how much they have given to the company. For both, when you start to examine their claims and reasons, you will see there are no grounds for their claims, save that they feel entitled to what they want. Both subtypes of narcissists believe your success take away from their success and superiority. Thus, overt narcissists will frequently try to steal your ideas or claim credit for your work. They may also try to boost their image by overhyping the help they gave you, or even claim to have helped you when they did not, to try to share in your success. While covert narcissists are more likely to try to sabotage your success, they will also devalue your success or even attempt to discredit you with lies to invalidate your success. Manipulation is at the heart of how narcissists interact with others. Overt narcissists love to use their charisma and make you believe that the narcissist who is so great favors you. They make you believe that you can share in their glory and will promise you things that you dearly seek or promise to help you in your career and may actually do, then expect you to serve them because they helped you. They will also blatantly lie to you and may even use overt threats of getting you fired or in trouble if you do not comply with their demands. Covert narcissists love to make you feel good. They will tell you how wonderful you are, how much they admire you, and how much they trust you. This is all to make you trust them, so you divulge all your secrets to them that they can then later use against you or to manipulate you. They love to withhold information and then claim they forgot to tell you, or slightly twist the truth to let you believe something so that they can later claim it was your fault for getting the wrong idea. Instead of openly threatening you, they prefer to play the victim and shame or guilt trip you, maybe playing on how much they have done for you, and this is how you repay them. Or if you try to expose them, they play on how bad a person you are for wanting to ruin their life and how you don't care about their family or sick dog at home that will now be living on the street because of you. They may have gained a significant amount of personal information on you that they may hint that they can no longer keep secret if you were no longer their friend. Regardless of the methods used, with both subtypes of narcissists, it's either do what they want or else. You will realize that everything they do for you comes with strings attached or was just a way to get information out of you. Lack of emotional empathy is a hallmark of narcissism. Narcissists do have cognitive empathy, where at times they can figure out you are upset, but because they do not feel anything inside themselves due to their lack of emotional empathy, as well as caring little for others due to their entitlement and self-centeredness, your pain and suffering are often lost on them. They struggle to understand or relate to your emotions and experiences and often fail to see things from your perspective. They have a hard time putting themselves in the shoes of others, and as such, will frequently have unrealistic expectations of others, while failing to take into account other people's unique situations, physical or mental capabilities, strengths, weaknesses, as well as background. You may, for instance, be sad because your dog died that morning, and they respond with, "Oh, what breed of dog was it?" instead of consoling you. Or a family member of yours are in a critical condition in hospital, and then the narcissist start telling you about the day they got a paper cut and thought they were going to bleed to death. Or you tell the narcissist that someone else in the company who was taking care of a sick family member was let go because the company is downscaling. And the narcissist responds with, "I'm glad that person is gone. I never liked them." There is zero care for the impact to others. A major warning flag is when they wish harm to innocent people because they themselves are upset. Maybe the boss or manager chewed them out for some reason. Instead of being angry with the boss or manager, they wish the company goes under so that the person loses their job, with zero care as to all the other people, you possibly included, who will be negatively affected as well. Narcissists hate boundaries as it imposes limitations on them. For with their entitlement, they believe they can do whatever and whenever they want. Overt narcissists more often have a blatant disregard for your boundaries. They have no problem with invading your work or personal space to make demands or requests. They monopolize conversations where they may outright dismiss your ideas and opinions as stupid, or just start talking over you. They may borrow your items without even asking and feel nothing for reading your emails or messages. Covert narcissists are far more subtle in violating your boundaries. They often do it slower and more often overstep professional boundaries under the guise of friendship. Over time, they build up a rapport with you and act as if they now have special rights and privileges because they see you as a friend instead of a work colleague or manager. They may even use that supposed friendship to overstep other work colleagues' boundaries. Covert narcissists are masters in smear campaigns and will slowly undermine colleagues behind the scenes by sharing personal information or making up lies. They love to act as if they always have an inside scoop and will dramatize things to boost their image and ego. A comment to them that you and your partner had a slight disagreement last night gets twisted and retold by the narcissist as you and your partner having a divorce. A comment that you had a bad day at work gets twisted into that you now hate your job and are in the process of looking for another job, possibly ruining your chances of filling the new management position that just opened up. Part of a narcissist's defense is their belief in themselves as being perfect. This suppresses their fears and insecurities, especially the fear of no longer being of any use and then being abandoned. Any criticism on them or their performance, even if meant to help them, is seen as a judgment and rejection of them, and that they are no longer perfect. Narcissists struggle to differentiate their core value as a person and their actions, preferences, and beliefs. If you criticize anything about the narcissist, even if justified, they see it as you rejecting them as a person. This is partly due to their black and white thinking, where they believe people are either perfect or flawed, and partly because narcissists mainly have a fixed mindset where they believe abilities and skills are inherent and cannot be learned. Thus, they struggle to believe that people can learn skills and talents with practice, as that means anyone can become better than the narcissist and make the narcissist redundant or less than, which threatens the narcissist's view of being special and unique. When criticized, they believe that they will stay flawed forever and cannot change, thus need to reject the criticism to hold on to their image of perfection. Narcissists struggle to productively deal with threats to their ego, as well as manage their emotions in productive and effective ways. Overt narcissists frequently react explosively to criticism. They may become defensive, hostile, or dismissive, and may go into a rage and show such levels of anger to scare you into never criticizing them again. for violence is how they know how to deal with threats. Covert narcissists more often use passive-aggressive tactics. They may start crying or trying to shift the blame for their faults while also trying to make you feel ashamed or guilty for pointing out their mistakes. Or they may try to minimize their mistakes by pointing out how much they have done right or offered up, in a way suggesting that because they have done so much, they deserve a free pass and that their mistakes should never be called out. However, covert narcissists seldom forget and always never forgives. Because they already have a low view of themselves that they try to hide by playing the victim, you exposing the truth that they are flawed is a massive threat to them, and they will harbor resentment toward you. Instead of working on their flaws, they undermine or discredit those who try to expose them, so that people do not believe the claims against the narcissist. By ruining your name, they feel that even though they may be flawed, they are still better than you. Overt narcissists make themselves feel good by claiming they are better than anyone else. Covert narcissists make themselves feel better by destroying others so they are less than the narcissist. It is not always easy spotting a narcissist, for often you will need time so you can observe patterns in their behavior. They may be able to hide their narcissism here and there, but over time, their narcissism will become apparent due to a pattern of lack of empathy and entitlement. Document specific incidents or behaviors that raise red flags so you can start to see the pattern in their behaviors. Do not share this with anyone, as it may be viewed as spying on or stalking work colleagues. It is only for your records so you can better deal with them, knowing to some extent how they react and think. A particular effective manipulation tactic is acting sick. Learn more about it by watching the video suggested to you right now.